Hello, this is Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I thought I'd come back and just pull a few cards for the Divine Feminine Twin Flames. I haven't done that in a while. And I'm probably going to pull a few just from each deck and see what comes up. I've already done some pre-shuffling on these cards, so they're well shuffled. And how's everybody doing tonight? What is today? Today's Tuesday. January 29, 2019. Almost the end of January already. Can't believe it. Alright, so this is from the Universal Golden. Okay, I'm just going to pull a few cards, see what comes up. This is for Mother Mary was coming up today, so I'm going to ask Mother Mary to bring us some messages. Everyone take a deep breath. Alright, so for Mother Mary, January 29, 2019. Okay, well that was the answer to that question. And the bottom of this deck is the Chariot. Okay, so Chariot is a bold move. Now this deck, they're all uprights, okay? I will do the mini deck, which will do both, okay? But this is all uprights, which is still that energy. If it isn't that energy upright, that card won't come up. It'll be a different card, okay? So the Chariot is about a bold move. It can be about moving, it can be about traveling, it can be about a car, about buying a new car. But there's definitely some forward movement here. Okay, so below the Chariot, we have the Queen of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles, which looks like it definitely could be a mom and two kids moving. Okay. Or it could be partners and one child moving, or it could be just one person moving and somebody's helping them, or they're getting news or communication about it. So there's all different scenarios around that. But there's definitely move or travel. It looks like it could be a trip as well. But that was the underlying energy, so it's already done. And the cards that came up, this is for the Divine Feminine specifically. So we have here for the Divine Feminine the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, which has been coming up a lot this week, and then the Eight of Cups, which has also been coming up a lot this week. But you notice they're all 8s and 9s, which is, you know, toward the end of the cycle, which is good. So you know, it's definitely about you and your sovereignty and your independence, and it could be about a child as well, an older child, but it's referencing the Divine Feminine sovereignty. But just to watch it about getting in the head too much again, and make sure to walk away and go back within. You know, as soon as you disconnect, you know, it could just be taking a walk outside as well to ground yourself, to reground, but also meditate. Don't forget to do that. So as soon as you start getting back into your head again, say, oh, that's my time to just sit down, take a minute to just meditate for a minute. Or maybe go up the mountains to hike, or in the woods. But you know, the mountains have such great energy. So it might be that some of you are going up the mountains to go skiing or whatever it is. But that's a great way to get out of your mental conflict as well. It's just that exercise, and that's, you know, so invigorating to go ski or something like that. But it's good. It's like it's telling me that you're getting the swing of it, the dance. But then we have this guy. So who's holding on too tight? Somebody's being kind of Scroogey, or just holding on to their twin too tight, or to finances too tight, or just practicalities of their life too tight, something that they've always had around that they're afraid to give up. So definitely need to let go a little bit. Okay, that's why the surrender's been coming up all week. Okay, let's see what the mini deck has to say here. Alright, Mother Mary, you have a message for us for the Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Okay, we have, this came up too. Okay, the underlying energy is the Six of Pentacles here on the bottom. Let's see what's underneath it. Okay, we got the Four of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the King of Swords and the Judgment card, okay? So underlying energy here is talking about, definitely is the wake-up call for the masculine, but it's also about possibly the masculine making an announcement about his home. He may want to share his home with someone, or maybe sharing with the homeless. He may be giving to charity as well, or just being charitable. But the announcement is being made to a feminine. Or this also could be about the King of Swords hearing his divine feminine talk about things, or even just going online and listening to people talk about the wake-up call to the feminine. And he's upright, the King of Swords, so that's good, because he's in his truth. And it's about union too. He wants to share in union. He's coming into his truth and looking forward to having, a balanced, equitable distribution. So whether it's paying out in a relationship in an equitable way or coming together in union. So it's either dividing a home or coming into union and looking forward to sharing that. So then we have 3 cards here. The first 3 cards that came up are the Six of Swords reversed, the Queen of Cups reversed, and the World reversed. So everything reversed. So the Six of Cups reversed is always about someone seeking peace who does not have peace. Someone who's stuck in their thoughts, and so there's stuck emotions in there that need to be released. So if you need to cry, don't hold it back, cry. Definitely need that. And then the Queen of Cups reversed is definitely someone crying. So it's like after not releasing, then you have the Queen of Cups reversed. So once you release all those emotions, she'll be able to become upright again. And then the World reversed is about that you're almost there. You're just about finished. You just need to purge these last fluids out of your body. So allow them to come, okay? It's definitely come up for me too. I told you on my videos already. I was doing a clearing last night on body issues, and I just started, tears just started pouring out of my eyes as soon as she hadn't even started yet. They just started, like, it's so weird how you cry now. It's just like the water just pours right out of your face. The Tower, okay, so some kind of sudden events coming up, whether it's an epiphany for you or just sudden event to break things up, break up a stalemate that's been going on. And then that comes out as the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune reverse, which this doesn't have to be negative. It could just be about slow motion, or that we're taking it slow. So it's about coming together, right, with a soulmate or a partner, but taking it slow. And also could be that slow motion of the two coming together, especially if it's your first time meeting up in a long time. So it's really nice energy, actually. All right, let's see what the Tarot Sexual Magic has to say. Okay, Mother Mary. Mother Mary. This is January 29, 2019. What kind of message do you have from this deck for us? The Divine Feminine Twin Flames. What do we need to know? Okay, so the bottom of the deck is the Temperance card, which is the angels. Now in this deck, it's not as beautiful and angelic as the other decks. Okay, here it's where she's, definitely could be karmic energy around you, this underlying energy, because it comes up very often for the karmic energy. Someone who could be drinking, it could be a Divine Feminine who's drinking, who shouldn't drink, they need to let go of that. But someone who's not happy. So drinking, and it doesn't have to be alcohol, it could just be drinking something that she likes to drink that maybe she shouldn't drink, or it could be somebody who makes potions or is doing some potion work, but underneath it is the Ten of Swords, and then the Two of Wands, which is definitely the twin flame energy. It could definitely be the karmic upset because the twins are talking, because the masculine wants to make the twin feel better. So that's like the karmic being pissed. So that's kind of interesting. That's coming up. That's underlying energy. The cards that came up for you guys are first the Star card, okay, which is about shining your light and getting attention. It's also about healing energies in your dreams. And then we have that with, it also can be Aquarius energy. And I'm also getting energy here with it, where that's, you know, there could be an Aquarian karmic who's annoyed with her masculine for paying any mind to the divine feminine. It's just 1033. So we have the 8 of chalices, which we had from the other deck as well. And here, for me, it's always about, doing the dance. So some may be actually doing their dance with their twin, and they're still having a little struggle here. But it also could be about avoidance, where the masculines are still with their karmics, and they're both avoiding the issue, and they both know there's an issue here. And that could be around, definitely, energy stealing. This is my energy stealing card, right? So there's definitely some cheating or stealing going on here. But it's the 8 of Swords, so it's all about anxiety, which, you know, is totally draining for everyone involved. So the avoidance is causing all this anxiety and issues, and people stealing and cheating, right? It looks, here's, you know, this card specifically looks like, you know, someone with someone else to distract them while someone else can steal from them. Okay, so that's not good energy. And then we have here the 7 of Chalices, okay, which is, you know, fantasy. But this is stealing energy also through the fantasy 5D realms, because it's really about the masculines avoiding and who are still with their karmics. And it's not, he doesn't even want to be there anymore, but he's just like, he doesn't want to hurt people, or he doesn't want to look like the bad guy, or he doesn't want to lose money or clients or ruin his reputation. All right, so those are all the reasons, and none of them have to do with love. Okay, so let's do a romance angel to wind this up. Just make it a quick read. Romance angels. Okay, Mother Mary. January 29, 2019, for everyone watching. The best and highest good of all is concerned for the twin flame, divine feminines. Anything they need to know from romance angels. What do we need to know? Okay, just one card, or two. The bottom of the deck is very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, and then healing family issues came up mainly, and it was just 1244, which is again mastering. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So this could have to do with you and your parents, but it could also be about your kids with you as their parents. Okay, so divine feminines needs to deal with their parental issues. And then also keep an open mind came up. Okay, so your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Keep an open mind. Okay, so I hope that helps you guys. Have an amazing night. Sleep well and sweet dreams. Rise and be loved. Bye.